Just a reminder before today's programme, if you haven't checked out the recent episode of AMTV Radio, it's available on YouTube and on Spotify with our wonderful guest, Josh Snares. And now, here on AMTV, it's that time of the week again. Your questions answered in the Sunday Catch-Up. You can buy stickers now. For as little as £1 payment and £1 postage, so for £2 total you can get yourself this exclusive AMTV sticker. There's only been 100 of these printed. It was what some of you guys requested, so please do help support the show by grabbing an AMTV sticker. A link to the merch store will be in the description. Grab yourself while you can an AMTV sticker. Hi there guys, it's Adam Martyn here, and welcome back to another instalment of the Sunday Catch-Up, episode 80. We hit 80 episodes, and apologies for there not being one last week. I was just so swamped with everything, but we are back and I'm here to answer your questions. But before that, a few housekeeping things. Just one thing I wanted to say about the new format of the Sunday Catch-Up. Obviously I'm only taking the first 30 comments that have questions, so just to a lot of you I know sometimes comment regularly, just remember to let other people have a chance as well. I know not everyone can watch it as soon as the video comes out, so it's all just about sharing. It's all just about sharing, really. New episodes of AMTV Radio are out. We've actually recently just dropped our 4th episode where we talked with Josh Snares, who was a really great guest to have on. Highly recommend you check out his channel and that episode. The Doctor Who rating series I'm having a lot of fun doing. Please check out episodes 1 and 2 of that series. Episode 3 will be coming soonish, hopefully. But now it's time for your questions. Okay, first up is the Patreon stuff. There's Making Funds of YouTube here on Patreon, who says, will you try and do weekly uploads again? Well, as you might have noticed, I've actually been almost daily uploading, again, just out of habit. That wasn't my plan, it's just ended up that way. I hope you guys are enjoying that there's still quite regular content, although I am in the process of looking for a job because my former job no longer exists currently, so there might be less videos depending on if I get a job. And any new projects coming soon? Nothing like major. I did want to get a video scaries out, ideally, well, what will be yesterday at the time this video goes out to celebrate the show's 2nd anniversary. However, that has not come to pass, so I might try and aim for Halloween. And now moving on to YouTube. So, comment 1 is DGF Vlogs, who says, do you like Dragon's Den on BBC One? Not really watched it though, to be honest. And least favourite actor who's played Doctor Who? I don't have a least, they're all just as strong in their own way in my opinion. And do you have any ideas for Now 100 Hits albums? I might have answered this before, but definitely Forgotten Noughties. There's a lot of great forgotten tracks, and maybe even forgotten like 10s or 2010s, you know, because that decade's over and out now. I'm waiting for the slew of those albums to hit the market. Comment 2 from Mo Jammer, who says, will Benton Quarantino ever return to our screens? Maybe he might make a surprise appearance. If he was, I should have done more with him during the lockdown really, but I had so many other things I wanted to work on. Benton Quarantino was fun to do at the start of all this, and I mean, if there's a second wave, which touch wood there won't be, but if there is, Benton might make a reappearance. And Doctor Who fan is comment number 3, who says, well, thoughts on classic Who seasons 4, 5 and 6. So those are the 3 seasons of Patrick Troughton, who played the 2nd Doctor. My favourite out of all of them is probably season 5, the middle one, which I think has a lot of it missing. Of course, when this drops, Fury from the Deep will be out tomorrow, the animated reconstruction. I'm very excited to receive that in the post, but they're all good seasons in their own way. I think it depends on like your preference. Some people might find season 6 a bit of a slog, but I enjoy it too. Comment 4 is from Starboy, who says, how are you? I'm alright, mate. And 123 times 666 plus 32, no. Not doing that. And what's 3? 55 times 23 plus 300. Okay, well 55 times 20 is 1,100, and then plus 300 is 1,400, I think. Oh, and then we got an add of 3, which is another 165. So what did I say? 1,400 and 165. So is that 1,565? That's probably wrong. Comment 5 from VHS Artifacts. Pet Shop Boys or OMD? I'm going to say Pet Shop Boys, although recently I have actually listened to a lot of OMD. I actually picked up their Sugar Tax album, which you'll see in the vinyl haul that'll come at the end of this month. But yeah, I actually really enjoy both, but Pet Shop Boys are probably my favourite. Brighton or Southend? I'm probably going to have to say Southend. I haven't been to Brighton in such a long time, but I really enjoyed Southend when I went to visit there. Comment number 6 is Kyle Wright, who says brown bread or white bread? Brown bread. And thoughts on the Now 62 artwork? Can't honestly remember. What is that? Red title, lots of crystals. If that's what I'm thinking of, pretty cool. And will there ever be another midweek catch-up? Probably at some point. I just need to, just when it feels right to me, basically. I'll do those sort of more on a whim. Comment 7 is TMP Rewritten, who says, if you were to watch any of the missing Doctor Who episodes, which one would you want to watch? I'd really love to see Evil of the Daleks, which of course has been rumoured to be the next animated project, which would be quite cool. I'd love to see the Daleks Master Plan as well, 12-episode beast. And when will the next Ident review episode come out? I get asked this a lot. My current thoughts now is when the BBC Two marathon finishes on the Ident Review Extra, that show will take a little break, and in that break, the regular Ident Review will return once a week. That's my rough plan, but don't hold me to that. Comment 8 from FP YouTube says, favourite overall BBC programme? It's Doctor Who. Always and forever. And my favourite Doctor, Peter Capaldi. Best actor the show's ever had. Comment 9 is from Shannon's World, who says Noel or Liam Gallagher. I'm not really a fan of either, but I'll say Noel. And sausage or fish fingers? Sausage for me. And Wii or Nintendo Switch? As much as I love the Wii, I am going to have to say the Nintendo Switch. Great console. Comment 10 from Time Lord Master 108 says, do you think the music in the new BBC DVD ident sounds a tiny bit like the BBC Two Wave Day/Night ident? It kind of does, ever so slightly. They might have pulled from that, but it could just be a coincidence. And would you ever consider doing a Weird Who episode on a fix with Sontarans, cutting the bits with that monster that's not the Sontarans, Dimensions in Time, and The Curse of Fatal Death? So those are all little Doctor Who side projects. They'd all be great aspects of Weird Who, and I probably will cover them at some point. I've got my next idea for Weird Who planned, I just need to find the time to record it. So once that's done, I'll definitely move on to those sort of things. And did you hear that Chadwick Boseman has sadly passed away? May he rest in peace. Yes. Chadwick Boseman, of course, who played Black Panther most famously, has sadly passed away at the age of 43. And it is a great shame, and I mean, respect to him for carrying on making those movies despite being quite ill. And his legacy won't be forgotten. Absolutely won't be forgotten. Comment 11. Give me 1K, NFL Fan 65. Duracell or Furby? Duracell. And did you Monday night? What did I do Monday night? Comment 12 from Max Jackson. Samurai Jack or Avatar The Last Airbender? Avatar The Last Airbender for me, that was the one I grew up on the most. I did watch a bit of Samurai Jack, but I prefer Avatar. And favourite Jackson 5 song? I really love I'll Be There. Really great song. I've sang it a few times. And did you hear that Joe Ruby, co-creator of Scooby-Doo, passed away recently? I didn't, but that is a great shame, although hardly surprising. I mean, Scooby-Doo was, what, 50 years ago now? Comment 13 from Garfield Pikmin fan 911 says, have you seen the show Hey Arnold? Yes, I used to watch the odd episode as a kid. Not one I watched religiously though. Comment 14 from Darren Brown says, what was your favourite regeneration? My favourite regeneration? I mean, the first one I experienced, so Christopher Eccleston into David Tennant, that's pretty hard to top. Tennant's exit was amazing. I don't care if people say it was overlong or over dramatic. But I also like Capaldi's exit, very poignant, very soft, a very gentle way to end his tenure, really. Comment 15 from Junior Animate, so Goldfinger or Thunderball, Goldfinger a million times over. And Casino Royale 1967 or Never Say Never Again. Probably Casino Royale 67 just because it's a lot more fun than Never Say Never Again. And Aston Martin Vanquish or the BMW from GoldenEye. I'm going to say the Vanquish. The Aston Martins always look better in my opinion. Comment 16 from Clarence Brown, what happened to toxic channels? I think I've said it before, I'm not doing it anymore because the reaction I got from some of them spurred on a lot of negativity and a lot of stress on my mental health, and I just, for the sake of my own mental health, it was probably a misguided idea, so you won't be seeing it again. And do you still know the date for your No Horizon tour? It's not been confirmed as of yet. I think the hope is maybe spring 2021, but that's absolutely not confirmed. We just have to wait and see what happens with this here pandemic. And 3, baseball, hockey, tennis, basketball, or football. And it's for Fan Out Your Show on Discord. Interesting. Okay, well out of those, I'm going to say hockey. Definitely hockey. Comment 17 from Jacob Furrier. Peter Capaldi or David Tennant? It's hard because David Tennant is he was the Doctor I grew up with, but Peter Capaldi is my favourite Doctor, so I'll say Capaldi. Lasagna or spaghetti bolognese? Spaghetti bolognese, 100%. And what is your opinion on Raven, the CBBC show? That game show was brutal, man. The things you had to do, and I wanted to be on that so bad, but I don't think I could because there was a bit where you had to swim, and if I remember rightly, you weren't allowed to wear goggles because my eyes weren't so good. But I loved the show, really loved it. Comment 18 from Tom Honori says, favourite UK-made sketch TV show? I used to really love when I was younger watching the Armstrong and Miller show. And there was another one as well around the same time, but those sort of comedy ones I used to love. And when will the Ident Review return? I've already sort of mentioned it. It will come back soon, maybe after the Ident Review Extra ends. I think we've got 2 or 3 more weeks of the Ident Review Extra, but it'll come back eventually. And opinions on the Merit TV channel that's owned by ITV but is now owned by Sky. Well, I don't really have one because I've not checked out ITV Merit. I don't know what it shows. I don't know where I can find it. So sorry about that one. Comment 19 from the Carl John 1 says, Wayne and Wayne Yetta slob or Tim Nice but dim, Harry Enfield and Shums. I've got no idea what you're talking about. And have you heard of the Irish band The Cause? Yeah, I've heard of The Cause. Not listened to their stuff, but I know the name. And favourite character from a great... Do you mean The Great In-Betweeners? Favourite character from The In-Betweeners? I mean, out of the four... I do like Will, just because he's a nerd, but he's also quite funny in his own way. Comment 20 from Ribbalai says, have you heard of Bel Powley? No. Who's that? And do you have any Eminem albums? If so, which ones? I used to have them all on CD. I've actually got rid of those CDs because I've downgraded? I'd say upgraded to vinyl. So now on vinyl, I have the Slim Shady LP, the Marshall Mathers LP, the Eminem Show, Encore, Relapse, Recovery, the Marshall Mathers LP 2, Revival. What was the one after Revival? Kamikaze, and I believe the new album, which is Music to be Murdered By, will be delivered to me on vinyl in the coming week. And did you ever see Peter Griffin fight with the giant chicken? Yeah, I've seen that like loads of times. That's like Family Guy's whole shtick now, isn't it? Comment 21 from Lola Thomas. Hi. Hello. How are you doing after the break? Better. I'm just trying not to put too much pressure on myself to keep mowing myself down, really. And Nick Jr. 1999 or 2004? 1999. The classic stuff. Comment 22 says, what do you prefer, Star Trek or Star Wars? Star Wars, absolutely. No disrespect against Star Trek fans, but it's never a franchise I've gotten into that much yet, so I'm going to have to say Star Wars. Comment 23 from Robtastic Productions says, do you consider doing a video scaries and after these messages, crossover with the Think Adverts? That's after these scaries. That's a cool idea. Maybe around Halloween, maybe. Who knows? I think that's a great idea though, mate. Comment 24 is Coaster Yaris, who says, what do you think about the TV channel Challenge in its future? Because it's been in decline. There's no variety. The website's gone. Plus One is gone. I have noticed there's less Challenge stuff. And to be honest, though, I think Challenge only needs its main TV channel. It doesn't need all these additional extras. So I think it's still in a healthy place. I still watch it occasionally. And do you like game shows or do you just like Millionaire? I like a lot of game shows. Millionaire is just my absolute favourite one. You know, like I love Pointless. Pointless is a great show. Weakest Link, when that was on. And just a compliment, I don't care about Doctor Who, but I like your passion about it. I appreciate that, man. I think that's what I want to get across. It's like, I know I'm making a lot more Doctor Who content at the minute because, you know, that's one of the key things I'm interested in. That's one of my passions, and I feel it's not been properly addressed on the channel, so I'm doing it now. But don't worry, Ident stuff will still be coming. It's all going to be there. Comment 25 from Cooking at Nan's, Bob Marley or Pink? Ooh, that's tough. I mean, I grew up more with Pink, but I mean, Bob Marley's iconic. So I'm going to say Pink. And will you do the UK Gold Christmas idents on the Ident Review Extra when you finish the BBC Two marathon? Well, as I say, I'll take a few weeks break from the Ident Review Extra just to let it sit a bit, but then I don't know what I'll come back with. I'll have a few ideas. Princewell IDK is comment 26, who says, do you watch MTV? No. Who watches MTV anymore, man? And Doctor Who or Torchwood? Nah, just kidding. Doctor Who, absolutely. Comment 27 is KGS, who says, do you know of the Robot Chicken, as you can't stand it because they did a Rugrats parody? No, I know of it, but I don't watch it. And have you heard of the Rugrats Passover special, and what was the Stu's behaviour? I mean, I know of it, the Passover episode. I think it was quite good. Good to teach kids about different religions. Boy. Evan Reed, who's comment 28, says, can you do a video on Bernard the Bear? Which Bernard the Bear are we talking about? I feel I know a few Bernards. Comment 59 is Larch and top 5 doctors, or in no order, but like the ones I connect with the most, Peter Capaldi, Sylvester McCoy, William Hartnell, David Tennant, Tom Baker. And rank the BBC One idents from worst to best. Well, I'm not doing it here, but that could definitely be the idea for a future video. A Media Lover, comment 30, says, have you seen Ed's World? No. What is that? And could you do a brief history on Cinemassacre? That would be really cool. I think James has done something similar before, years ago, where he did a history on himself, but yeah, maybe. That'd be a cool idea. And do you find DVD/Blu-ray combo packs to be awkward? Not really, because, I mean, say you're going somewhere and you're taking a few movies and there's only a DVD player, then you've got the DVD version, but there's no point in buying the combo packs if you just own DVD instead of Blu-ray, in my opinion. And those are the first 30 comments with questions. Thank you very much for asking them. To those who didn't get to ask them this time, deeply apologise, but if you leave your comments down below, I will try and answer them next time in the Sunday catch-up. Remember the rules, guys. It's the first 30 comments I see that contain questions, so you want to be trying to check out this video as soon as possible, 8 PM on Sundays. And remember, please try and share with each other if you've asked a lot of questions recently. Take a break, take a week off, let other people get a chance to ask, because it's only fair. But thank you very much for watching. Please keep supporting the channel as you do. Please go and follow me on Spotify as well. I'm on Spotify with AMTV Radio. Give us a follow over there. Listen to our episodes on there when you're doing a run or going for a walk or making some food. Just give us a follow on Spotify. It'd be greatly appreciated. Check out all the videos we're doing here on the channel. And until the next one, I will see you guys next time. This program has been brought to you in part by our producer and director patrons. With your support, you help keep AMTV running and the programs coming to your screens. Thank you. And that does bring us to the end of another evening here on AMTV. We hope you enjoyed the program, and we hope to see you next time. Good night.